BILLYKISS is done for, I fear. And I feel like even before I saw the new bombshells that were coming in, or, should I say old, recycled, thrifted bombshells coming in, I kind of knew that she was going to be done for. She survived the public vote. I'm thinking, okay, cool. She was in the bottom though. And honestly, I'm not surprised that she was in the bottom, just because I feel like she hasn't really been given much. She hasn't really been given much. I feel like people feel like in the love triangle that she's in, Cash is going to go with Tony. And from my perspective, she's struggling. She's going to continue to struggle. So she might as well just go home. And she's given team furniture right now. She's given team furniture. So for me, I wouldn't have swung my vote her way. So her being the bottom, I'm not entirely surprised. I actually suspected that she might be in the bottom. But she's saved by the public votes. I'm thinking, okay, cool. Maybe they might send in a last minute bombshell for her and she can scrape by to the end. Then obviously Maya Jama, she was in for the first elimination. She comes back now and she says that there's going to be a recoupling. There's unequal numbers. We need to even it out. And, the unequal numbers is in the boys' favor. So the boys that were in the bottom, but didn't get the lowest votes from the public, they're safe. But the girls aren't. So that's Angel and BILLYKISS. Their fate is in the hands of the favorite islanders. And the favorite islanders with the highest votes were Tony, Yasmin, Cash, and Ty. And with Ty being there, I think that's going to send BILLYKISS home. Ty, his only viable connection in there is Angel. It's coming to the end. Can he really rely on a new bombshell coming in? But personally, I really don't feel like they have much chemistry there. It just feels comfortable. But at the end of the day, he's made himself vulnerable twice. Shakira's binned him off. He's got a connection with Angel. They're solid. Why would he bin off his solid connection? He could easily argue, Cash, you have Tony. You guys can continue doing your thing. If you keep Billy, you have two options. I have none. Like, that's a bit unfair. Tony clearly wants to be back with Cash, so there is kind of incentive there for her to kick BILLYKISS out. Cash could argue, well, I have a really strong connection with BILLYKISS. I want to keep her. But then again, Tony will be like, well, I have a connection with you. Ty can say, I got a connection with Angel. Let's keep Angel in. And Yasmin's probably going to side with Tony. Unless Ty isn't feeling Angel like that, and this is a chance for him to get her out, is BILLYKISS going. And another thing to me that indicates that BILLYKISS is going is, like I said, these thrifted bombshells. Megan and Blue is coming back. Blue, we know he don't like black girls, and Megan's obviously coming in for the men's. So based on that alone, BILLYKISS is gone. She's gone. And it's just like, she's just been dealt a dirty hand. She was clearly the replacement for Alima. She was the black girl replacement for Alima, and they've dealt her a dirty hand. And it's just absolutely ridiculous at this point. Yes, she has been a bit boring, but I think it is because she's had such a bad time. We saw her flirting with Dijon. She brought this energy. She had this fire, but the fire has just been dimmed by the constant disrespect. She was dropped by Connor. Then she goes to Casa Amor. She gets with Boris. Boris was using her to get into the house. Now she's with Cash, and she's forcing it with Cash, who clearly wants to be with Tony. She's probably second guessing herself all the time. So maybe it is a kindness for her to go. But I just think that the way that the black girls have been done this season has just been shocking. Like, there's been no effort done. But hey, can I say I'm surprised? I mean, we'll see the next episode, but I'm pretty sure it's BILLYKISS that's going. But I gotta hear from you guys. Do you feel like it's BILLYKISS' time to go? And what do you think about the hand that she's been dealt? Do you feel like she's been done dirty by the producers, by the casting? I gotta hear from you guys.